be in orbit.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
All right, everybody, welcome.
I'm not on.
Go ahead and keep talking. I'm going to fix that.
Welcome, everybody. We're here live from San Luis Obispo. Yeah, I can't hear myself.
Hey, test 1 2, test 1 2. I'm not on. I can't hear.
You can't hear yourself.
I can't hear myself or Mark. I mean, I can hear him next to me, but not through the headset.
I'll fix that in a second. You guys are-
That'd be grand. Is that your water?
Testing. Okay.
Test 1 2, test 1 2. Are we there?
We're on? All right, everybody. We had a few technical difficulties, but we're ready to go here right at the opening face-off versus Cal Poly Mustangs and the San Diego State Aztecs. This is Mark Lee on the play-by-play, joined by Sean O'Brien.
Hello, everybody.
It's
First whistle of the game.
beautiful afternoon. Beautiful afternoon here in San Luis. Picture perfect. Is it spring? It's spring here. I don't know if it's spring everywhere. And here we go. Opening faceoff. Vaughn Collins with Cal Poly wins the faceoff against Peyton Kerr.
Just to set the record here, we have San Diego State's 1 and 2 on the year, and Cal Poly's 3 and 0, looking to keep it perfect.
Yeah, the Aztecs are going to be pretty desperate out here today. They came in with some lofty expectations. They're ranked as high as number 4 in the USA Lacrosse preseason poll, and they've dropped 2 of their first 3 games to Georgia and Santa Barbara. That first faceoff's a good sign for the Mustangs.
The stats are that Cal Poly wins, 60-some-odd% generally faceoffs, and Aztecs haven't done so well this year.
Errant pass by the Mustang offense is going to give it over to the Aztecs. Aztecs will get their first run on offense.
The substitute box is going to be busy today.
We got Cal Poly in the home whites out there, Aztecs in the black. It's only about 60 today, so even on the turf, that shouldn't be an issue. It can get a little heated out here sometimes.
Mark, the one thing I'm interested in seeing today is which Cal Poly offense shows up. I think the cohesive offense that scores a lot, or the one that has some trouble.
Well, and that's a drive by number 2 from the Aztecs, Davis Reardon, with the early goal. That was just a simple one-on-one against Cole Spivey, the D-Midi for the Mustangs, and I think Cal Poly was just trying to not support on that, and Aztecs took advantage, just won the one-on-one battle.
I think Cal Poly's defense is pretty strong and disciplined. We got the coaches are more defensive-oriented, so we'll see if they can make that correction and let that happen again.
Collins and Kerr back out for the second face-off. So from a statistical standpoint, the thing I saw from the Aztecs where they've been struggling the most has been the face-off.
Yeah.
They're only at about 33%, with Kerr taking most of those as a pole. So it's been their bugaboo so far in the early season.
I just saw a substitution error. The ref didn't pick it up. So
Mustangs back out for their second offensive possession. Working it through X. That's Acevedo with the shot. Goes wide, but stays with the Mustangs.
Tipped by the defense. They need to make sure they're taking good shots.
Nice drive and nice save.
It's hard to score on goalies in this league if the goalie's staring you down. I mean, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that was a solid save. I think we've got 17. Eli Griffith has been the main goalkeeper for the Aztecs, and he gets the start today, so I would expect to see him probably the whole game.
Nice save.
Nice shot, nice save. That's Sawyer Shane for Cal Poly.
And he's sporting a 67% save rate.
Errant pass by the Mustangs.
They got to tighten it up. Aztecs are going to try to take advantage.
And blown clear. Early on, the Aztecs have been able to get some good looks from just one-on-one dodges. Their offense has been a little stagnant and not a lot of depth of scoring. It's been almost all their attack line. So they've gotten a couple of nice shots from their midfielder. That might bode well for the Aztecs today. That's the freshman Neeson with the drive. Oh no, I take that back. That was Geiner. He's one of their main midi scorers.
Yeah, good defense.
Yeah.
Stay on him.
It's Keen Hansford for Cal Poly.
Anybody's ball now.
I don't know if he would get credit for the takeaway, but he definitely caused the turnover on that one.
Let's see if Cal Poly can actually run a good clear and get an offense going.
There's Spivey just bowling his way across the midfield line. Parker Zimajewski with the dish.
That's going to be a fun day today.
Corral the pass, and it's going back to the Aztecs' way.
Let's see
Little
if Cal Poly can
little sloppy
ride it out.
going for the Mustangs.
The Aztecs are looking strong so far, controlling the ball and getting on a settled offense.
A little half-hearted attempt at a hidden ball trick from the Aztecs. The Mustangs' close defense is pretty solid, so I think it's going to have to be a midfield-led game from the Aztecs for their offense to get on track. Seftel with the pass. Good redirect, but a little off target.
Keep it in.
And they can't keep it in.
Turnover for Cal Poly. Now can Cal Poly capitalize? Control the ball.
That's Perry going over the midfield, trying to take the shot, but
it's the last thing they need
wind
right
up
now.
was a little too long, and he got checked. Early timeout for the Mustangs.
I think it's a wise move. They've really got to get their head in the game on offense.
Yeah, Coach Morgan just wanted to settle them down. You get two timeouts per half. Second half, you really want to conserve those. You might need those at the end of the game when people are wearing down. But in this first half, you can kind of use them whenever you need to. All right, we're back up and running here after the early timeout for the Mustangs.
A big shout out to the AV guy, Devin, for fixing our headsets so we can hear ourselves. That's good.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Talking into the void there before.
Okay, Cal Poly's taking the ball out.
That's Redfern with the ball.
They have him doubled.
Yeah, Aztecs going for a quick little, what we call thunder or lightning play, and it works.
They got him in the crease. I thought that was a little bit aggressive from behind.
Yeah, that's an interesting call, though. I had mentioned that Aztecs are going to be pretty desperate, starting off 1 and 2. So they pulled out a little double team.
Cal Poly wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, little defensive play off the timeout. San Diego State settling into their offense after that double team turnover.
I think Cal Poly's going to rely on their defense to keep the scoring on for the Aztecs down.
Steiner gets a step on his guy and puts it in. That's 2.
He was right at the crease. There was no slide. I think Cal Poly needs to get their defense together if they're going to have a chance here today.
Yeah, so that's Peter Geiner, senior out of New York. He's the high scorer on the midfield line for the Aztecs, at least at the early point of the season. So again, that was just
got the replay.
Just a one-on-one drive, no slide came, and finish. Not much Shane can do about that. That's a one-on-one with the goalie.
That's a defensive slide that failed. So it's
you can have a game plan where you're going to try not to slide, but when things break down, you're going to have to adjust. Collins wins it. Going forward, he's going to take the shot himself, and he just off target, but that's a good look.
Yeah, that was good. So Cal Poly's 3-0 on faceoffs today.
Yeah, that's been the Achilles heel for the Aztecs. So as long as the Mustangs can get some semblance of offense going, they should be able to stay in this game. I mean, we're down 2-0, but it looks like they're going to control the faceoff battle, which is of utmost importance.
That's it. Manage possession. As long as they can get a settled offense, get into the game, and don't feel like everybody's got to be a hero and rush it.
Acevedo makes a pass that Copeland can't handle.
It's not over yet. Here we go. They got to clear it still. And they did. Yep, and they threw it away.
Yeah. Up, stays in though. Tracked down by the Aztecs. Moving it down the wing and through X.
Well, for the first 8 minutes of the game, looks like Aztecs are the ones that are more prepared to play today. We'll see if that changes.
That's lean-outs on the wing dodge. Listed as an attackman, but has the short stick matchup. They might be bringing him in from the midfield.
Well, they got a skip pass, and if he could have handled that, a quick shot could have happened real close to the
Cole Kelly with the aggressive defense, and Cal Poly's able to pick up the ground ball. Oh, Shane.
Almost got picked off.
Yeah. I was just about to say he's been really good on his outlet passing. that one was very close, but he just got over the attackman.
I'll give it a B-.
But yeah, he's been solid. In fact, he was named MCLA goalie of the week. Is that after the Cal game, Sean?
Yep, after Cal.
Yeah. So he's the one that kept them in that game and enabled them to deliver that comeback in the fourth quarter and into overtime.
Yeah, offense was not strong that day.
Yeah, and the defense in general, but Shane had a really good game.
Yeah.
You've got to get a fucking ground ball. Yeah? It's right there.
San Diego's coach is getting a little heated, telling guys to get a ground ball.
That's called emphasizing the importance of the ground ball, coach.
I can relate. And there we go.
That's Zimajewski on the one-on-one dodge. Much like on the other side of the field, no real slide, so he just finished it himself. Very patient after he...
and we're going to show the replay, I believe. I think he just did an alley dodge and beat his man. He's driving, and he just gets in close, no slide, and takes a shot probably 6 yards out.
Yeah, he does a good job of getting a step on him, going down the wing, and then move to the stick to his opposite hand to give himself a little bit more angle to shoot at.
All right, let's see if Cal Poly can keep the streak going. Maybe not.
Yeah.
The Aztecs pick up the first face-off of the day.
Yep. And they've got a pole on the wing and a pole taking the face-off. So when Cal Poly does win those face-offs cleanly, they're going to get some good opportunities because there's only 2 other poles left out there. So we'll see how that kind of plays out over the course of the game. They're running a little heavy set, as we used to call it. In the old days, I remember when Chapman threw all 3 poles on the face-offs. Moves it through X. Good recovery from Perry, Cal Poly defender. Errant pass, but doesn't have enough momentum to go out of bounds.
No harm, no foul on that one.
Berger on the wing dive. Spivey kind of unnecessarily sliding, but he stays with it. Probably going to get the push, or not. That could have been a push.
That was close.
That was a nice pickup from Perry.
Cal Poly on the clear.
Spivey with the bull dodge. I'm going to say that a few times today. He's a big kid.
It always helps to have a little mass to you.
Yeah, it never hurts. Size doesn't hurt.
Okay, I think we might get a shot.
That's Hansford with the handle. He's able to get through traffic, get the shot off. He misses, but it stays Cal Poly ball.
Sometimes we call those possession shots.
Yeah.
Just to keep the ball with you.
So we've got one successful wing drive out of the Mustang offense, but not a lot of cohesion yet. There's a better look.
There we go. They drew the slide and passed it off. That's good. They're running a 2-2 set.
Yeah, that was a simple little pick play up top that Aztec defense wasn't on point, and Sackman hits the outside bouncer to tie the game up at 2.
I missed who had the assist on that.
I think it was Acevedo. Was that Acevedo on the assist? It was, he tells us.
Wanted to get credit. It's good.
That's
got to be a push, guy.
That's Sanders on the face, not Collin. So Cal Poly going with a little different look.
The refs are letting some.
Yeah, they're letting him play. There's definitely been a few push calls a few pushes that could have been called.
Well, in my opinion, should have been.
Yeah. I'm always on the let him play to a certain extent. But yes, at some point you got to call it, right? There are rules for a reason.
Yeah. So far, no whistles yet today.
Here's Geiner from way up top. Again, their main midi, who's already got 1 on the day. Pignotti.
The Aztecs are passing sharply. They're popping out for the ball and getting it around. Cal Poly's defense, I think, is going to rise to the occasion.
I mean, they've got size and they've got athleticism and they've got numbers. I don't know if they brought all of them, but there's like 54 people on the roster. So I don't know what you do with numbers 35 through 54, but hey.
Spend money on hotel rooms.
Yeah. But yeah, so they have all the makings of a really solid program. They've been really good the last few years. Just a rough start to this 2026 season so far.
Generally, you're going to play maybe 26, 27 players on a game.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
That was always about my calculation on even when you open up the roster quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, State Aztecs, that's an interesting call. Thought it was going to go Poly. Shot clock's 5.
Pignotti can't handle the pass.
Shot clock violation.
Yeah.
That's Cal Poly's going to go ahead and pick up the ball, and they're going to get onto offense. If they just settle themselves down, they got a tied-up game, and they do well to settle into their offense and get comfortable.
Mustang's not afraid to run their clears through their poles. All of them can handle well.
Successful clear.
That's Seamus Marley bringing it over and then getting it back to the offense. Cal Poly will settle in. A lot of young guys on the Cal Poly offense. Most of their production so far has been out of freshmen and sophomores. So there's going to be some growing pains, but there's definitely a lot of talent on this year's team. Same slipped pick as last time. No shot though. That's Charlie Widner with the ball. He's going to invert, take his guy to X. Definitely gets a quick step on him. Slide comes.
They certainly are playing their defense to the player.
Hauser with the ball over to Murray Osborne. Oh, nice look and a good save.
Nice stop
from Griffith. That was a nice look on the doorstep.
That was a good shot to take. Good offensive run.
Oh, yeah. And then we're going to get our first flag of the day. It's going to be probably a cross check on the Mustangs, and the Aztecs are going to go man up. Ooh. He got his money's worth, as they say, but he also broke his shaft on that.
So Widmer, number 9, gets a cross check. 1 minute in the hole.
One of the things that jumped out at me statistically, Sean, besides the Aztecs' troubles on faceoffs, was Murray Osborne, one of the more experienced, older offensive players for the Mustangs. Shooting percentage, not very good this year, but he's made up for it with he's got 7 assists, I think, and he should have had one on that last play. It was a nice look.
Well, with the young offense, they really need to settle in and learn how to play with each other. That's the key.
Looks like we got 2-3-1 out of the Aztecs on their EMO.
They have a minute to
taking their time, moving around the horn, but they haven't really made Cal Poly do anything yet. And now they go into a little motion. Looking for a nice backdoor look from the lefty attackman feeder.
Staying Aztec ball. Went off Cal Poly.
Off Cal Poly.
Couldn't handle an easy pass.
That's Shields on the wing. Dropped the pass. Back through X. Penalties cleared. See if the Mustangs can get back and find their men. That was a pretty ambitious outside shot, but stays Aztecs.
All evened up, 6-6.
And we're done with the third quarter. Did you catch if Aztecs had possessions at the end of the quarter, Sean?
I didn't know that, but it was the penalty was released, so they're going to face off.
Oh, that's right. Penalty was released right at the end, so it doesn't matter.
So we're all tied up 2-2.
All right, so we've got Aztecs had the first 2 on one-on-one midi drives, and Cal Poly the next 2 on one midi drive of their own, and then a nice pick play up top.
Well, I think Cal Poly is going to find their settle in on offense. I'm actually pretty impressed with how the Aztecs are really handling the ball when they're on offense. They seem confident, and they're able to clear the ball well. So we've got ourselves a good game today.
Yeah, it definitely has the feeling of one of those that's no one's going to run away with this one. It's going to be tight. Again, we know that not that the Mustangs are comfortable just because they came out to a 3-0 start to the season, but we know the Aztecs are going to battle the whole 60 minutes, and they've got nearly 60 guys, so they should have no trouble with their energy level. I didn't look. I don't know if this is their only game on the road trip. Are they playing anyone else after
roster.
this?
They
definitely haven't played in the last week. So
they have UCLA next week. So yeah, it's just this game.
Yeah, so just this game. So they're focused and on trying to get this victory, and Mustangs obviously the same.
Well, so far I'm pleased and impressed with how well they appear to be prepared. Cal Poly is getting themselves into the game, and I think it's going to be a slugfest. I want to give a shout out to all the Harriets in Denver, Colorado.
Did you get sponsored for that?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Nice. So again, Peyton Kerr, the long stick out of New York, out of I think it was Pelham. which is right near Armonk, where I used to have to go to the Packy store when I lived in Connecticut. So I remember it well.
You have to go across the border.
Yep, had to go across the border.
On Sundays?
Collins gets the ball, but they are double teaming him.
See, that has got to be a push from behind.
Yeah, that one I would agree with you with. But clearly the strategy from the Aztec standpoint with having that long pull on there is they're not going to win the faceoff most likely, and then they're just going to force that faceoff guy to make decisions. And Collins was able to come out of that, maintaining possession for the Mustangs despite the push from behind.
Well, the long sticks aren't coming out to beat people with their sticks. They're actually just trying to harass the ball and get it. So, I mean, it's a good strategy. We'll see how well it works for them.
Yeah, it's an exhausting proposition when you don't win faceoffs, though, just to try to neutralize that advantage. There's a shot from the lefty Hagman.
I don't think that was a terrible shot. I think it was a bit screened, but hit the goalie right in the stomach, and it's really hard to score that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Goalie gets credit with the save, even if he didn't want to save it. Pressure on the Mustang ride, but the Aztecs are able to crack it. Good pass from Griffith. He actually might be feeling it a little bit from that shot. I don't know if that hit him in the best spot, but he'll take the save, no doubt.
The bruise will be a badge of honor.
Yeah. Looks like Seftel's the lefty wingman for the Aztec attack. Schneider's been the high scorer. Number 1 is their X-man.
Yep.
Nice move from 11 Benji Berger, but fires it high. Mustang keeper Shane plays a bit like Chu from last year. You know, not the biggest kid. Quick hands, good outlet passer. Oh, he had that one, but it kind of trickled in despite getting his stick on it. All right, Aztecs take the lead on a little attack wing dodge. Did you catch the number on that?
No.
The coaches are in my way here.
Okay, we got the replay coming up.
It's probably one on the crease pick or X pick.
I can't see his number, hasn't turned to me. Yeah, it is number 1.
Yeah, that's Schneider.
Who do we have facing off right now?
It's still Collins and Kerr. Yep, Collins is doing well, and then they immediately go into the double team and just try to make him make decisions. And the attackman did a really good job of getting there. That was Schneider.
Good heads-up play by
coming out of the box. Yeah, and that's what Aztecs are going to have to do to neutralize. They're losing the draw every time, almost by design at a certain point.
Even beyond just the wing guys, when the ball's picked up and it's get the release, the other players can come out and
that was
affect the play.
Collins won that one going backwards, which obviously always makes it a little more difficult to get the clear because the attackmen are coming out at you, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
Is the face-off a win for Cal Poly, but they lost the ball?
Yeah, face-off wins are a little misleading. But, as soon as you have that ball, you get credit for the statistical win.
Yeah, I think I was just told that when the officials call release, whoever had the ball then is winner.
That's Seftel moving it to Schneider. Way up top to Geiner. I checked on pronunciations for the Mustangs, but not for the Aztecs, so forgive us, parents, if we're butchering your kid's name. We'll do our best. Good slide from the Mustangs. Gets the ball on the ground.
Seemed like Cal Poly defense is playing a little more aggressive. They're pushing out on defense, which is
that was Branson. That was Branson D-Mitty on the ground ball. Nice outlet pass from Shane all the way up to Adam Siegel. He's the D-Mitty for the Mustangs. I think he was first team All-League last year.
He was second team All-American, and he is captain of Cal Poly this year. And a very nice young man, by the way.
That's Acevedo with the ball on the wing. He's got a quick first step. They're obviously looking for Acevedo to distribute. Moves it through X.
Who do they give it to? They gave it to Cal Poly. That was going to be a close one.
Yeah, that was Sackman. I mean, he's hit one of the 2 shots, but that one might have been a bit ambitious. Wasn't that Sanders' number last year? I think he was trying to channel Sanders with the long outside bomb.
Aye.
Oh, that
could have been
somebody
scary.
it was about to be lined up. Errant pass leads to a transition opportunity for the Aztecs. Seftel decides to slow it down and let San Diego State settle in. Both teams playing hard, playing pretty clean for the most part. Again, looking like going to be a wire-to-wire contest today. Reardon with the ball. Spivey, D-Mitty getting inverted. I think that's a good choice from the Aztecs. Oh, nice save from Shane. Spivey is a big, strong kid, but sometimes those guys don't like being taken behind X and tested in their quickness rather than their strength. But there's Spivey with the clear. Copeland moves it down, gets the ball to Redfern. Redfern's one of the freshman attackmen out of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. So getting the start as a freshman, it's a young offense for the Mustangs, that's for sure.
They certainly need to find their personality and cohesiveness. Yep, got to get the passes up.
Murray Osborne to Widmer, and it goes awry.
Barely touch the line going Aztec.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Aztecs decided to try to take it from the middle of the field. That's going to work.
Hey, no harm, no foul. You got to give it a try. If the refs let you go, they let you go. But they bring them back as they should have. Now they'll have
Pauly
to.
has a chance to ride, see what they do. And they didn't have a guy on the far side.
Yeah.
Aztec successfully clear pretty easily. Has there been a broken clear yet? I think everybody's been able to clear pretty well.
It's been, I think there might have been 1 or 2, but it has been pretty clean both sides. A couple of errant passes maybe on initial outlets, but settled clears have looked good. Seftel on the left wing. Oh, looks for the feed. It's a nice dish inside.
Right up the island. Good. They're pushing the ball in.
Nielsen, the freshman, had a little more time than he probably realized out of Carlsbad. Missed that wide.
When you're in that close, you're ready to get laid out.
Yeah, he's listed at 160 pounds, which probably means he doesn't even weigh that. So I'd probably be trying to get rid of the ball pretty quickly too if I was him.
That's probably with all the equipment on. Good defense.
Leanhouts, again, playing from the midfield today, even though being listed as attackman, and that's him on the shot. Nice little low to high, ripped it right over Shane's head.
That was a good shot. Goalie dropped down, ball went high, and there were like 5 seconds left on the shot clock. So.
Yeah, I don't know if Shane was guessing on that or if Leanhouts might have actually kind of suckered him into to dropping by lowering the head of his stick and then just fired it above him. It was a good-looking shot.
Yeah.
And the Aztecs,
he was probably about 7 to 9 yards out.
Yeah.
A little underhand ripper.
All right. We're going in pairs of goals here.
Let's see if Cal Poly can respond.
Collins again wins the face. Can he get out of the traffic? And no, he can't. So same scenario as the last couple faceoffs. Collins wins the draw, has the ball temporarily, then gets stripped by the aggressive wing play. Feed through X, we got a little hang up. Oh, they had that.
But they had that.
And the garbage goal. That's Seftel. Just picked up the loose ground ball and put it in to give the Aztecs the 5-2 lead.
What I'm seeing with the Aztecs is their feet are moving on offense all the time. They're looking to get open and off-ball movement. If you can get the garbage goal like that from time to time, if you can separate from your defensemen. So.
Yeah, they missed the initial look, which was open as well, right in front of the cage. You just couldn't handle the pass. And then Seftel was able to get the ground ball and finish it up.
Yeah, the hope is for Cal Poly that their defense is going to start flexing the muscle.
Oh, that's Collins early. Collins early, and now.
Now, does he not get to face off next time?
Exactly. And as Kerr came off the field, he's commenting that he's in Collins' head. And obviously, again, he hasn't won a single draw, Kerr, but they've disrupted after Collins has picked up the ground ball and really made his life a little tough. So we're going to see how that plays out.
That's a chess match out there.
Reardon with the drive from top center.
Yeah, the Aztecs aren't making it clean all the way around on offense, but they certainly look comfortable out there.
Yeah, their offense has been pretty smooth. Good double team from the Mustangs there. But again, can they get the ball back?
That's in a chaotic situations where Aztecs can take advantage.
I'm going to guess the ground ball battle is about even, but that's misleading since Collins has won every draw. They're really, the 50-50 balls are going the Aztecs' way right now.
I think their feet are have a little more energy in them. And as you said, there's a bit of desperation in a team that's 1 and 2. So
yeah, nobody wants to be ranked in the top 10 and start off 1 and 4. So timeout Aztecs with just under 6 minutes to go in the first period.
Well, Coach, what I would like to see from Cal Poly is a little more fire in the belly.
Yeah, again, the 50-50 balls seem to be going the Aztecs' way. And then the offense, it's hard to comment really on what the issue is. I think they just haven't been very patient. So the looks, I don't know what looks they're trying to go for. They haven't had a lot of settled offense, and they haven't kind of worked the possession to really expose the Aztecs' defense at this point.
I think, as I mentioned, the Aztecs look comfortable out there with the ball. Cal Poly looks a little more tense, like they've got to do something great right now instead of just letting the offense run smoothly.
All right, let's see what the Aztecs dial up after the timeout. After the Mustangs timeout, oh, somebody has got an illegal stick, and I don't know which team.
Against the Aztecs. The Aztecs have an illegal stick, deep pocket. And does that mean the stick's out of there for the game?
No, that's a minute, and that is not.
But does the stick come out of the game, or does
it can be fixed?
Okay. Luke Schneider has a deep pocketed stick. Okay, so it's 1 minute on that penalty. He's the top scorer. He's out for a minute.
Yeah, so the refs do a series of stick checks before and after goals at breaks, and Schneider got caught with a deep pocket, which just means trying to get through traffic. So make that pocket a little deeper. He might be able to get through there.
The ball will stay in that stick better.
It's not as drastic as a narrow head, which is a 3-minute unreleasable, which is really hard to overcome. So 1 minute, Mustangs on the EMO. Their first extra man of the day. Coming out in a 2-3-1, getting a little wheel going.
Not so sure a 20-yard shot on man up is what you really want to do.
That's Widmer with, again, just a lack of patience.
Yeah. So Cal Poly loses the ball, and Aztecs can kill the penalty.
That was an 18-yard shot early on in the man up. I don't think that's what they were drawing up.
No.
So, yeah, that hurts. Mustangs had a little bit of a break there. Not only was it a change of possession, but a 1-minute penalty, and they couldn't capitalize. Aztecs just kind of killing the penalty now, and we're back to even.
Released. All even up. So missed opportunity, but let's see what happens for the rest of the game.
Reardon on the drive. Moves it along. That's lean outs.
He's itching to shoot.
Oh, that's Seftel, the lefty wingman with the lefty shot.
He's got the most goals on their team. He's got coming into this game. He had 10.
Yeah, at this point, Aztecs kind of taking control of this game. We said it was going to be close the whole way, but that was obviously just our expectation. Right now, their offense looks to be in control.
And comfortable. Looking a little too comfortable for a Cal Poly fan.
We got Sanders on the faceoff because Collins couldn't take this one because of the jump on the last one. So he wins the draw as well. Now, can he do better with the ball? So he goes back to the defense.
Rather than trying to turn around and make it through traffic and let one of the attackmen catch him, he just went back to the defense.
Yeah, and as long as you trust your goalie and Poles to handle the ball, then that can be effective. But it wasn't effective that time. They're going to get lucky. But
touched by the Aztecs, so it goes Cal Poly.
If he catches that, it's a fast break for the Aztecs going the other way. Maybe even an empty goal, an empty net
what are they
shot
calling?
Attempt. I don't know what the call was there. It's clearly seemed to be off of the Aztec player.
Yeah, a little conference. I think they were checking to see whether it was a tip or not. But the official on that far side is the one that's holding up. He was closest, so he should know. A little conference never hurts. Going Aztecs.
Yeah.
Be interested to see that replay. No replay right now. Oh, it was a timing issue? Oh, it was a failure to advance rather than an out of bounds.
Got it. That's Seftel, the last goal scorer.
Well, I'll tell you, the failure to advance is again, a feather in the cap of the Aztecs to put pressure on Cal Poly to clear the ball. And they're succeeding. They're
I mean, this is their fourth game of the season, right? So they must know at this point that they don't really have a strong faceoff guy. So they're trying to devise ways to again, neutralize the faceoff position. Good slide, good check.
Well, as we said, faceoffs are a team sport, not just the guys right in the middle of the field.
Yeah. Staying Aztecs after the shot. Berger on the wing dodge.
That was a little high, I think.
Yeah, I think Siegel got a lift when he went to make that shot. But, yeah, that was about 14 yards over the cage.
Okay, 33 seconds left on the shot clock. Cal Poly's doubling the ball.
Double team on 18, and he can't get out of there.
Ball pops out, and let's see if Cal Poly can. Man.
Oh.
Cal Poly is missing a few opportunities, and a flag down probably hit the head.
Yeah. It was, I understand the aggression in that moment because they'd been playing a lot of defense, messing around with the ground ball, but he probably got him high.
Well, just calling a cross check, not even to the head. I don't think it's a head shot. And we have the replay here. It's coming to be a few seconds out. Yeah, we missed the details of the replay.
Yeah, so that's 2-6, 1 minute penalty.
It was just a cross check, not to the head, right?
Yeah, it wasn't locked in, so standard 1 minute. Or not 2-6, 2.
Officials are conferring. make a clarification. Oh, they reset the shot clock to 60 seconds.
Which they always do after a penalty, right? Is there ever a time where they wouldn't reset it?
Maybe it didn't get reset, so. Oh, I think the table set it to 80, but they reset it to 60 for the.
Gotcha. Yes. All right, this second EMO for Aztecs, starting in their 2-3-1. They were pretty patient the first time, just content to work it around. That again, they have a full minute, and then they'll go into a little motion.
Do you know if they succeeded last man up?
I believe.
No, they did not. So.
That's right. It released. Oh, nice dish.
Nice save.
Not a lot of angle, but still a good save from Shane.
That's point blank, and Cal Poly gets the ball and see if they can successfully clear it.
Hansford with the ground ball. See if Cal Poly can get the clear. Always a challenge when you're man down.
Got about 5 seconds to the man up.
Good pickup from Widmer, I think. No,
and Cal Poly actually scores. They were even up, but I'd even go as far as say that was a man down goal because they hadn't fully settled up. So
yeah, either way, it was a nice spark from Redfern. Cal Poly needed a little juice. He picked up the ground ball in the middle of the field and just took advantage of the open space, took it to the rack himself.
And maybe there can be the spark needed to get the team going. I'm not seeing a lot of excitement on Cal Poly's bench. I think the Aztecs certainly have a lot of energy there. So.
And Cal Poly sticking with Sanders after the last successful attempt. This time he just scoops it right back to Siegel. So that Adam will likely get through the traffic. He's a good ball handler.
Well, he's our All-American.
Yeah. Although they are not messing around. They are.
Well,
you can go over and back in the first 20 seconds. So if you saw him go over the midline, that is allowed.
Cal Poly did a timeout, which is well-timed. That's a second timeout.
Period.
Oh, is this the second period? It says first over there, guys.
Yeah, so we got a minute and a half left in the half. Aztecs went on quite a bit of a run, but Redfern got Cal Poly back on the board. So trying to get another one here before the half to draw within 2.
Well, Siegel, who was credited with a cross-check earlier for the penalty, made it on the field and got the clearing pass and was probably jumped by 4, maybe 5 of the Aztecs and held onto the ball well. They were, as you mentioned earlier, Coach, it's the Aztecs are, I'll remove the word desperate. I think they're aggressive. They're going to go super aggressive to do something different with this game. And Cal Poly coaches called a timeout while Siegel got across the restraining line to settle the ball down. I think it was a good call.
Yeah. I mean, the Aztecs are taking advantage of what they have, right? They've got athletic players, they got big players, and they got lots of players. And apparently they don't have a face-off guy. So they are finding a way to, again, neutralize that, and they've done a pretty good job on it. It has not been an easy road after the initial win on the draw for the Mustangs. All right, let's see what Mustangs can come up with on offense after the timeout. That's Hauser with the ball. He's going to start it down the wing. Slide comes. He takes a low angle shot again. Really early in the possession. I mean, not a bad shot, but not a lot of angle on that.
I think it deflates the offense when one guy just drives and shoots and it's early. I mean,
yeah. Well, I feel like if you're going to make that wing drive and you're determined to get a shot off, like get to the middle, right? Get to the middle. Get to your offhand and shoot at the goal instead of just trying to squeeze it into a sliver of space. So now we got the Aztecs have a little opportunity to increase their lead before the the halftime break. Spivey way out on Geiner. I got to just pick one because I've used. Let's say Geiner. I'm gonna go with Geiner.
I think that'll be safe.
And he's just playing for the last second shot. So Spivey playing him way out, but Geiner runs past him pretty easily.
I threw the ball away. Got 17 seconds. See if Cal Poly can push a fast break and get closer.
Yeah, plenty of time to get a shot. Spivey in the middle of the field is going to try to get through traffic, which he does. Takes a long outside shot.
Unnecessarily.
Yeah, I mean that's one where you can live with that. Time's winding you down. Sometimes the attackman will just get it off the bounce and get lucky. That's about what you're going for at that point.
Well, so here we are, Cal Poly 3, Aztec 6. It's halftime, and we'll catch you on the other side of the break.
All right. See you in 10, everybody.
Well, welcome back. We've got about 30 seconds left before the whistle to start the third period. And an opportunity to speak to the coaches briefly. Cal Poly's coach is suggesting that they need to play a little settled offense, have a little more patience, and to play a little team defense is a focus for halftime. The San Diego Aztec coach said that they respect Cal Poly's team. They've come back on other teams this year. They need to keep the foot on the gas and just keep playing hard because they're aware that Cal Poly can come on strong. So both coaches had a good discussion with their teams at halftime. We'll see what adjustments are made.
Yeah, and it looks like we got Mustangs going with Sanders on the face-off. A little bigger, stronger than Collins. So when he wins that draw, he can actually he's going the wrong way, though. He can withstand the pressure. I honestly think he went the wrong way. Like
he did.
He had the open lane. I don't know.
He got confused. He must have gotten confused.
I don't know how that happens when you're the face-off guy. Go whatever way you were facing. But that's what it looked like. He had control. Kind of ran himself back behind the midfield line.
Chalk that up to an oops.
Yeah, so Aztecs take the first possession of the second half. Lean outs with the ball, moving it down to the wing. This is Seftel, the lefty. Seftel going right, coming back to a strong left, makes the feed. Could have been a Ward there. Yeah, could have been a Ward.
I spoke to the refs at halftime, and they're saying nothing's really egregious. And they're letting their guys play. They're going to keep that.
Yeah, a couple flags in the first half, but nothing major. Two each.
Shot clock winding down.
Oh. A little fast break opportunity from the Mustangs. That's Branson with the ball, moving it to the attack and the outside rip. Widmer with the shot on the wing, missed high. Yes. There's
technical difficulties.
Murray Osborne, who had a nice assist opportunity early in the game, but we haven't called his name a lot today. Cal Poly could use a little more patience on offense, a little more, some goals from assisted goals. We'll see if they can find their cohesion.
What I don't think Cal Poly offense has done is tested Aztec defense. Aztec's defense has been pretty solid, not great, but solid. Cal Poly, though, hasn't pushed it. Oh, maybe we can get a cleared.
That's
clear.
Redfern. Oh, Redfern almost with another nice goal for the Mustangs, but he misses the open cage, and so it goes the Aztecs' way. But he's got to take that opportunity. So you gotta fire that. You just hope you can put that on cage.
There could also be a little more patience there too. He could have taken a few more steps and got closer. I think things got a little rushed, and that's okay. He did a good job breaking up the clear.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job on the ride though. He's disruptive, giving them some opportunities. Pretty solid hack from Hackman there on the ride, but he got stick, so no call.
All clean. Aztec starts from X.
Yeah, Nielsen with the easy play. So that was an invert. They took Spivey behind the cage. I think that's probably a game plan. I think they came in with that idea. And just a one pass to the backside on the X play or on the invert play.
I'm shaking my head. I think they just got caught flat-footed on defense on that. It was whoever was guarding him just didn't stay with him, wasn't paying attention. Okay, we got Cal Poly 3, Aztecs are 7.
Collins back out on the face. Again, controls the draw. Can they get the ground ball? Siegel picks it up, but can't get through traffic.
Aztecs are swarming the ball on faceoffs and they're doing a great job. Nope, out goes a stick.
And again, that's when you have a pull on the draw and then a pull on the wing, you're able to generate a little more pressure with 2 long sticks out there on the 3v3 faceoff. And works to their advantage again.
Well, they're working hard.
Cal Poly wins the draw. Aztecs win the possession.
And there's not a stat for that.
Yeah, again, faceoffs are going to look like they're being dominated by Cal Poly, but if you actually equated it to possessions, it's pretty equal and maybe even the Aztecs' favor at this point. Oh, bailed out by the pipe on that one. That was good ball movement from the Aztecs. That's a...
Oh, they have should be offsides. They're
yeah, that would have been a push on the Aztecs.
No, the Aztecs guy stepped over the line. They were off. They didn't have enough guys back.
Yep.
There's a missed call on the officials.
Copeland with the ball, touches it in. Actually, you don't need to touch it in anymore. I'm on high school rules still. My players have to touch it in. Acevedo on the wing. He's been effective over there, trying to generate some slides. They just
cannot. They got to handle the ball.
Just a simple exchange, uncontested, and Hagman drops the ball.
I think it was an unforced error. I mean, it just wasn't.
Yeah, pass seemed fine. And those are the kind of things that are going to prevent you from creating that comeback when you're, hard to come back when you're turning the ball over on uncontested passes.
And then what happens is people get anxious and start trying to be the hero.
Yeah, and Cal Poly's had so little settled offense, it seems like it's playing into their impatience a little bit. Oh.
No, he was in the crease. He's pointing the crease. Going Cal Poly. No goal.
Yeah, Mustang defense again. Lucky that he stepped in the crease because he was all alone on the doorstep, and Shane can't do much with that.
Okay, Cal Poly successfully clears the ball.
Copeland, yeah, I think that's the key right there. Aztecs just controlling the middle of the field. So that was Copeland, had the clear, couldn't maintain possession. They're doing a better job of winning that middle of the field and creating turnovers.
Aztecs choosing to settle it down. Little bull dodge.
Yeah.
Trying a shot.
That's Shields for the Aztecs. Big kid. Strong move, but saved by Shane. Acevedo, definitely an offensive midi, stuck out on defense.
Number 3 got a little jammed up. It's been Shields.
A little bit of an advantage from the Aztecs on the sub game, but Mustangs recover. That's Alex Sewell out there. This is the first time we've called his name.
We got 23 seconds on the shot clock.
Reardon coming from X against Spivey. So again, Spivey won that battle, yeah. Again, I do think they're taking Spivey to X on the invert intentionally. That's been a little too frequent to just be a coincidence at this point. Here's Spivey with the clear. Will he take the shot himself? He should, but he can't quite get it on target. But nice play by him to.
I think there was some strong moves on his part. He had guys all over him, and he was able to keep hold of the ball and get probably within 7 yards or so.
Yeah, these Mustang midfielders going from D to O just really need to expect pressure because Aztecs are dialing up the pressure on the midi even after they've cleared the ball past the midline. And it's been effective, but what that can lead to is some wide open opportunities if you get through that initial pressure.
If they can handle the ball, for sure.
Redfern with the ball. He's been the spark from what I've seen on the Mustang offense so far.
Shot off the pipe. Looks like it's going to go Aztec. Activity in the box. Substitutions occurring.
Yeah, I think the thing that jumps out at me, Sean, from the Mustang offense is just their possessions are so short. I'm having a hard time even really analyzing where things are going wrong. It's impatience at this point. And it's not like they're taking tremendous looks, right? They're taking early shots when they don't necessarily need to.
It's undisciplined and impatient.
Yeah, and I mean, you're down 4 and you haven't had the ball on offense a lot, but you still got over 20 minutes in this game. You don't have to go to the goal in the first 15 seconds. They're going to have to break down the Aztecs defense a little bit more.
Those fans on the sideline over there need to be paying attention.
Somebody should probably explain to them that that's not a safe place to sit. They're gonna learn the hard way. Hitch move from Seftel. Passes up the shot opportunity. There's Leanhout with the ball. Back to Seftel. Good ball movement from the Aztecs. Yeah, that's pretty. That's Schneider.
Yeah.
Feed off the cut from X. And I think
Aztecs seem to have a good control on their offense, and our defense isn't able to stymie it, I guess. It's not a terrible defense, but Aztecs are certainly showing a little more prowess on their offense.
Yeah, and they're getting those opportunities through ball movement, right? Through ball movement and off-ball cuts, which is what we haven't really seen from the Mustangs offense, which has been pretty drive-oriented, obviously looking for some pick plays at times, but then we haven't really seen them work it around the backside to get the opportunities like the Aztecs just had. Collins wins the draw. Again, Cal Poly has the ground ball, but immediately just attacked by the
absolutely swarmed.
And that probably should have been a flag, honestly. I love the aggression from the Aztecs, but that was a hit from behind. Oh, I think we had an injured Aztecs at midfield.
Truth be told, I'm not sure that was the legitimate call. He was out of the play, unless he was in. Maybe if he was down and injured.
Yeah, if the opportunity's over.
Yeah.
So I think it's 43 that's down.
I think he took a good shot.
So defensive injury, we're going to reset the
And I didn't see it, but it looked like it was a solo situation, so it could be an ankle, hopefully not a knee. But
oh, he did. Is that the replay on the screen? I think he just ended up twisting his foot on the turf. It wasn't a contact injury. That's one of the downfalls of turf, is that it's easy to have a cleat grab and twist.
yeah, it does seem that there's more of those non-contact injuries on the turf. So yeah, that is Peyton Kerr, 43.
Hey, let's go, boys. High energy. Come on now. Let's go, PK. Top left, guys. Top left. Let's go. We got D. Let's go, white.
So it's going to be Mustang ball after the injury timeout.
Hey, let's go, Keith. Keep it up. Hold gas.
Well, he's their primary face-off guy.
Yeah.
But it's not so much the primary face-off guy that's causing the trouble. It's the wings and then people releasing.
Yeah, it's been those aggressive double teams with the two long poles, which Kerr is one of them. So we'll see how they approach the face-offs if he's out of the game. All right, Mustangs back in on O.
See if they can have some patience.
Up.
Hanging his stick.
Simajewski got past his man, but just hanging the stick. That just a little too easy on the defense.
See if Cal Poly can come up with a ball. No. Cal Poly is, I don't think, is winning the 50-50 balls.
Aztecs will take their time. They're in the driver's seat, up 5 with about 4 minutes left in the third. Still plenty of time, but again, at the rate of quality possessions that the Mustangs have had on offense, they're gonna need to kind of turn the tables on this game in order to climb back into it. Lean outs through X, finds a guy on the backside. That was actually not the intended target, but he still got the shot off. Nice save by Shane. Shane. Very quick reaction. He's solid. Again, keeping Cal Poly close in this one. See if they can get their offense on track to bring themselves back into it.
I think there was a reset on the clock on that shot. That's right. It was on goal.
Yeah. So back up to 60 after that. That's Leanhouts, one of their top goal scorers. One of those kids that when you get beat by him, you feel bad because he doesn't look that athletic, but he's skilled and obviously he's a quality player out there.
He's their lead scorer for sure.
Yeah, nice. Another feed from X. Finds a guy on the crease with an easy score. Nothing Shane can do about that. He's looking at the ball at X, and then he's got to turn all the way around in the cage, and the ball's already past him before he gets around. So
how I would compare and contrast the two offenses is the Aztecs are playing a good, solid team offense. Cal Poly isn't. There's not a cohesion there on their offense, sadly.
Yeah, and what they're generating is looks on the doorstep, right? So you can always generate shots, but what is the quality of those shots?
If the goalie is staring you down after you've made your move, he's going to be able to save that more easily than this one where it's a...
So Collins with a clean win. Can't get the shot off, kind of bobbled the ball out of the stick before he actually released it.
Those are heartbreaking.
Redfern again doing his best on the rides to create something for the Mustangs. Couldn't quite get him.
Official calls a timeout. Got to reset the shot clock to 61. Because the shot clock hadn't been started.
Yep.
Probably going to get down to 61.
Stay in Aztec ball. They're in firm command now at 9-3. Time running low in the third quarter, excuse me. With Kerr out for the game, Mustangs are going to have some opportunities on the face-offs, but they're going to have to start cashing them in at some point.
Well, like I said, I don't think it's a Kerr is the primary focus there. I think it's the wing guys that do the harassing. But Kerr's over here getting his ankle looked at. I think he heard a pop when it went down on the field, so the trainer's taking a look at him. Seems like he's going to be all right. Likely out for this game for sure.
Yeah.
Cal Poly came over the ball, and Aztecs with their aggression.
Yeah, you really got to credit the Aztecs. Again, they're working hard in the middle of the field.
You know, with a lot of this contact, it seems clean enough. Nobody's getting too chippy, too aggressive, and the officials are letting them play. I agree with that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they were in some games where the refs were a little more tight they might struggle a little bit because they are very aggressive between the boxes, but it's been effective today, and the calls have been minimal, so it's been to their advantage.
Push it until you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, sometimes you have to dial down the pressure if the refs are really calling it tight, but today's not that day. Nice feed on the backside to Whitmer. Finally gets the Mustangs back on the board.
That was Zimajewski on the feed, came in and took that over.
Yeah. So that was early in the possession, but it was an assisted goal to a pretty clean look. So, sometimes you don't need to have the ball forever to generate those open looks, but you just got to know when the quality shots are there, and if it's not there, to keep pushing for that.
So Zimajewski came off the field and said, hey, let's just start having fun. I think it's a good call on his part to get his teammates into the game, have some fun, and then get out there and be loose.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really young Mustang team, right? So things aren't going to go. They're 3-0, but there's going to be times this season where things aren't going their way. They haven't gone their way today, but they're still in this thing.
That's plenty of time.
Yeah. I mean, what was the comeback against Santa Barbara? 3 or 4 goals in the fourth?
I mean, Cal,
excuse me.
I think it was 2 or 3. It was 4. It was 4 goals.
Yeah.
4 goals down. So there's plenty of time. And Cal Poly, if they follow Zimajewski's advice just to have some fun, loosen up, I think they'll stand a chance.
Wing dodge from the Aztecs. Good D. Another feed to the middle. He was covered, but
they're not paying the price. There we go. There's a good pick off.
And they got a little bit of an opportunity, and as the quarter winds down here, he's going to have to get the shot off. Oh, Whitmer can't get the shot off, and
I think he caught his own feet on that. I don't think it was a trip.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to head to the fourth with the Mustangs down 5. We'll see if they can inch their way back into this one after the break.
Well, I'll tell you, the last 20 seconds or so, Cal Poly really started to look like they're enjoying playing, getting the spark back. If they can carry that in the fourth period, that'll be good for them. So we'll go ahead and take a break for the period.
Not a ACL.
Over the break, we got a chance to talk to Peyton Kerr, and he wants to give a shout out to Mom that he's okay.
Yeah, he's definitely out for the rest of the day, but looks like an ankle, not a knee. So I'm not a medical doctor, but that's usually a positive sign.
Yeah, the trainer was saying just go to the health center on Monday, not an emergency. So he's good.
All right, we got Sanders out for the face. Again, Kerr's out for the game. So can the Mustangs take advantage?
Pauly puts a pole out on the wing.
A Siegel with the ground ball.
Okay, so Cal Poly wins the face-off and gets a possession. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're starting off the fourth period. let's see if they can get into a settled offense and as Zimajewski had said, have some fun, loosen up. I think the coaches on Cal Poly, I heard them talking to their team during the break, and they seem, pretty happy, upbeat. So if Cal Poly can do their thing in the fourth period, that'll bode well for them. Just got to move the ball around and test out the Aztec defense a little bit.
Hauser on the wing drive. There
we go.
And Sean, that's what I was talking about. Settling for the wing dodge in your outside hand, leaves yourself at no angle. But what Hauser just did there is the slide wasn't coming. He worked himself back to the middle of the field, probably with his offhand, went lefty and scored. Because you don't need to shoot 90 miles an hour when you're shooting from 5 yards out uncontested.
Yeah, so the goalie's reflexes aren't going to be that fast.
So nice patience from Hauser to kind of get a step and then not settle for the low angle shot, but get back to the middle. Really, that was a really key, less than a minute into the fourth quarter, draw the Mustangs back within 4. And here, see, without Kerr, that could cause some problems for the Aztecs. So that was Collins, and another win for the Mustangs on the faceoff.
Well, maybe you're right. Without Kerr in there, it does upset the entire strategy for the Aztec faceoff, and maybe it'll bode well for Poly. So.
Yeah, because what they were doing such a good job of was Kerr and the wing LSM were double teaming the ball.
Flag down.
Flag down, staying with Poly, though.
Poly's got a free opportunity here.
Redfern coming from X, finds the backside.
Oh!
Hauser,
whistle.
Excuse me, Zimajewski couldn't corral it, so we're going to go on EMO with the Mustangs.
Well, if he had scored, that would have waved off the flag. So maybe
was it a push?
Yes.
Yeah. So it'll be a 30. So we'll see if Cal Poly's EMO can get into this a little quicker and find themselves a good look. This would be a huge goal. So we're still really early in the fourth, and to get back within 3, it's going to change the complexion of this game.
Get a little wind in their sails. That'll put Aztecs on their back feet.
Coming out in that 2-3-1.
Let's just see if they can have some patience in this.
Little rotation.
Okay, they back up the shot, not bad.
Yeah, no, that's a simple little transition play, or just kind of switching places, but they got a good look out of it. The high-to-high from Widmer does not go against Griffith.
It was a good quick shot, but the goalie was able to hone right in on the shooter.
So Aztecs kill that penalty and going to go back on offense and settle it up at 6-on-6. That was a big save from Griffith. Yeah, again, not a bad shot. I don't know if wow,
that was a good play. As a wing dodge and just had a low to high shot.
Yeah, that's the Midi Giner just taking advantage of kind of not quite settled into 6s yet. Slides maybe aren't prepared. He just saw his opportunity and went for it. Big play from the midfielder.
And here's the replay. It was just a wing dodge. Come down to GLE. Just popped up and shot. That was the slide was coming. Maybe it came a little late.
Yeah.
But
the Giner, that's out of Katona, New York. Interesting to see the Aztecs roster. They were almost always a California-based roster, but they've got guys from all over the place. Another Aztec down on the field. That's Princeton limping off. Looks to be okay. Didn't exactly see what happened there.
Okay, Cal Poly's defense is going to be tested here.
Yep. So yeah, that goal by Janner was big, putting them them back up by 5. Something about a 5-goal game seems
Put
like
you at
a
ease.
comfortable lead.
Yeah.
Not that the Aztecs are going to ease off the brakes at any point, but
There goes Cal Poly. It's Hayden Headley on the clear.
Sackman with the ball. We haven't called his name much in the second half at all. He's had at least the 1 goal in the first half.
Let's see if we can get a good settled offense from Poly and handle the ball.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty good.
Acevedo did well just to catch that one. Copeland with the dish. Oh, that's a pretty good look.
Oh, watch
the
out
shot's
for the fans
off.
on that side, man.
Yeah.
As a spectator sport, it went to the Aztecs.
We didn't have the backup on Widmer's misfire. Redford with the hustle, but gets a little bullied by the SDSU defender. But he's struggling to find an open guy. Just kind of dumps it up, and Seftel
successfully anyway
does a good job of breaking to him in open space. Yeah, I know that Aztecs haven't had a start to the season they wanted, but the offense looks solid. Individually and as a unit, they've done well. Something tells me they're not going to finish with a losing record despite the 1-2 start.
Well, in a 14-game season, you're going to two losses at the beginning of the season can be erased quickly by a long streak of wins. And this would be a quality win for the Aztecs if they get there.
Yeah. All right. There was a shot that didn't get through to the goalie. Went off one of the. That was a dangerous outlet pass, but
he just broke his stick and it's just coming off the field.
Copeland corralled it, takes the shot, but a nice save from Griffith.
Yeah. I don't know the number that came out. He hit one of the Aztecs hit the Cal Poly guy that was clearing. His stick broke.
It's Copeland. Oh, gets his pass picked off. Nice play from the Aztec defender. I think what I'd say in the second half, Sean, is just there have been some moments for the Mustangs, but they haven't been able to string them together.
Yeah. Or
each time
momentum.
Each time they do something positive that kind of gets them back into the game, the Aztecs have answered.
Well, I'd call that grit on the Aztec part.
Yeah, I like their style of play. Their aggressiveness in the open field has been fun to watch. And then speaking of aggressiveness, Cal Poly's going to have to dial up the defensive pressure now. Down 5 goals with less than 9 to go. Outside shot, nice save from Shane.
Staying Aztec.
That was a low-to-low rip that was a little bit shielded and kind of fought that one off with his leg. Staying Aztec's ball.
Well, Cal Poly's got to get a little aggressive. They're probably going to start pushing out on the perimeter.
Yeah, at least picking their spots to try to create some turnovers. Aztecs with the invert again, this time against Siegel. Good recovery from Siegel. The invert's been effective for the Aztecs today. And here we are again. Up to Meanhouse. Oh, I didn't even notice the Mustangs are in a bit of a zone.
Oh, did they go to Empire?
That's what we used to call Empire.
I think they do call something different, but yeah, it's 2 short stick middies at the posts and the diamond of long sticks up top.
Which may seem counterintuitive at this point in the game when you need the ball, but it's an interesting zone that some teams kind of panic and make bad decisions. So it can lead to some turnovers.
I think it was a shot clock violation is what that was.
Yeah.
So they didn't get scored on. They got the ball back. Cost them 80 seconds.
We've had some some effective use of Empire over the years, whatever it's called these days here at Cal Poly. There's Spivey with the clear.
Cal Poly's got to keep aggressive here. There we go. They got the ball.
Widmer
Keep it on offense.
Widmer with a nice snag out of the air to get the Mustangs an offensive opportunity.
They've got to generate some offense here, some scores.
Yeah. Good move from Widmer.
That's a 20-plus yard shot right to the chest.
Yeah.
Cal Poly kept the ball, though.
It had good pace on it, but yeah, just not the placement that you're going to need at this point.
Seen very few balls go through the goalie.
Copeland on the drive, moving it through X. Widmer coming up to his left. Not his natural strength, but
going Aztec. That was a close one.
Yeah.
Can Cal Poly ride hard and get the ball? I think time is going to start becoming
we're
the
down.
friend of Aztecs.
Yeah, we're getting into crunch time now. Still certainly in the realm of possibility, but when you get down to less than a minute per goals that you're down, then you're in trouble. Yeah. So about 6.5 left in this one with a 5-goal deficit for the Mustangs.
And I think the
things are going to have to turn around quickly.
And the ball control really has been in favor of Aztecs for sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen any players that we can just kind of choose to lock everyone else off and try to take the ball from him. They've been effective at all positions. And they get another one with the outside shot from Seftel.
And that doesn't help Cal Poly's cause at all.
Yeah, so as the defense has to stretch out here, that's going to open up some opportunities, and that's what happened on that one. So I think 6 goals down with 6 minutes, it's usually...
It's right on the precipice.
Yeah.
Well, if we can see fire in the belly coming out of Cal Poly, that could be in their favor, but they really got to change their mode.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from the Aztecs that makes me think that they're going to crumble.
Procedure on Poly.
Yeah.
Going Aztec ball.
If you didn't know the records of the two teams, just from watching this from start to finish, I think that you'd say it was the Aztecs that were 3-0. They've looked comfortable out there. They had a good game plan, effective offense, and really created offensive opportunities by creating so many turnovers in the open field.
Yeah, I think the faceoffs have been a shock to me, actually. I mean, the faceoff numbers probably wins lean toward Cal Poly, but possessions lean heavily toward Aztecs.
Yeah.
They really had a good face-off strategy.
And like I was saying at the beginning, I mean, statistically, that number jumped out at me that they were only at 33%, but it's also because they were 1-3, so obviously something was going wrong for them, right?
Yeah.
Or 1-2. Because again, sometimes if you don't have a great face-off guy, you have to come up with these
Cal Poly calls timeout. I think it's appropriately timed. They got to get their act together to have any shot at this.
Yeah.
Well, it's weather-wise, it's a beautiful day out here in sunny California, San Luis Obispo.
Yeah, I know that our backdrop on the live stream is not that beautiful these days as they're doing construction behind us, but it's been a lovely day. If they could pan up, you could see the hills.
We can see them on that.
There you go.
Nary a cloud in the sky.
So as we wind down this one, I mean, just looking ahead, Cal Poly, unless something miraculous happens at this point, is going to drop their first game. This is an out of conference, so no harm, no foul on the league play. Cal Poly got the big W over Cal. That overtime comeback was critical because it's early season in league game, so they're still well situated to have a good season. Yeah, and hopefully they learn from this one and they're able to, obviously, 11 goals is, you're going to have to win win some goals where you score 10, 11, 12. So they're going to have to pick up the offense a little bit, fine-tune that defense.
When you and I were coaching, that if you score 10 goals or more, you have a good chance of winning, and your defense needs to hold them under 10, you have a good chance of winning. So that's statement's working well for the Aztec perspective.
Yeah, five is rarely going to cut it, right? So they're definitely going to have to generate better offensive opportunities and get themselves up into those double digits to give themselves a chance against the better teams in the country.
Got to handle the ball, There we go.
And again, it is a really young offense, so there's no reason to believe they can't kind of turn that around. And although they're 3-0, it's not like everything went smoothly. I mean, they struggled against Cal for quite some time until they managed to scrape together that comeback at the end. But I think they're just going to need a little more consistency on their offensive possessions.
I think another word would be cohesion.
Yeah.
Going to work together as a team.
Widmer with nice
shot. Okay.
That was Xander Murray Osborne from a nice feed from Widmer. That was the best look of the day. One of their rare assisted goals.
It was right off the goalie stick too, so it was a good hard shot.
Yeah.
Well, see if they can pop another quick one in and get closer to.
Yeah, I mean things look pretty desperate against Cal too, and they managed to win. But 5 goals with 4 minutes, that one's going to be tough. I have seen a 4-goal comeback with 4 minutes, but I think that's the roughest one. Thankfully, that wasn't one of my teams. No, I was a spectator in that one.
Well, that looked like a near cross check to the head, but they're letting things kind of find their own path.
They've been consistently loose on this game.
Well, I think as I talked to the ref at halftime, it was like, well, nothing's egregious. That wasn't egregious, but it was technically a stick to the neck.
Yeah.
So.
I'm a little shielded right now, so I can't really see.
I think their offense is sliding quickly and double teaming, and that's giving Cal Poly's offense a bit of a fit.
Acevedo on the ground ball. Over to Widmer. That's Hauser who scored the last one lefty, or not the last goal, but the last shot he took. He's coming through X, finds 44. That's Hauser.
Wasn't a terrible look though. It wasn't a very hard shot. So.
Oh, excuse me. That was Zimajewski to Hauser.
The 44.
Yeah. That was a good look. Just couldn't finish.
Yeah, Cal Poly needs to be in desperation mode right now.
Yeah. Little mishandle from the Aztecs midfielder. Ben Branson, that's a big D midi. Sophomore out of Spokane.
2 minutes, 24 seconds left. They got to have a sense of urgency here.
Yeah, now you can have free reign to fire. I won't critique any early shots now because you don't really have a choice.
That's just sad.
Yeah, just a
sad throwaway.
Missed exchange, which has happened more than a few times today.
Yeah, so they get the ball back. If they get it on a settled offense, it's going to cost them 20 seconds.
Yeah. Nice pickup from Copeland. Yeah, and now we're just into the frenetic end time.
There we go. Let's see if Cal Poly can.
That's Seamus Marley with the ball.
Minute 42.
Gives it up to Redfern. Redfern with a nice move and a good-looking shot, at least from where he took it. Again, hit the goalie right in the chest, which I feel like we've said a few times today. But I think Redfern's gonna figure pretty large in the offense moving forward. He's got quickness. He can clearly get a step on his guy, and they're going to have to capitalize on that and then maybe start him with the initiation and find some guys on the backside because it's not all, you can't rely solely on midi one-on-one drives. That's never going to carry you all the way through.
I'll say it needs to be a team-oriented offense, not a midi drive shot offense.
Yeah. I mean, there are days where sometimes that's all you need, but that's usually not most days.
Those are the lucky days that you can get away with that, but you need to be able to have that team offense that you're going to rely on after that, because if you drive and don't have it, you got to push the ball around.
All right, so we've got Mustangs ball, Aztecs with the timeout just to settle their defense in for this last minute and a half and not let the Mustangs get a sniff of the game here at the end.
It'd be a tall order to come back from 5 with a minute and a half.
Yeah, I think I can officially declare that is not going to happen. Sorry, Mom and Dad, whoever is out there. But that doesn't mean that Mustang can't get a couple more looks. Again, it's still early in the season, despite this being game number 4. We're February, and their offense is very young and figuring it all out. So let's see if they can. Again, you don't want to be too patient right now because you don't have much time left, but a little bit of patience to get a quality shot and not just the wind up and fire at this goalie.
Well, there'll be a lot of learning opportunities out of this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I like, Widmer and Redfern definitely seem like they have some, they can get past their man. There's Widmer right there doing exactly that.
There we go. Picked up one.
Yep. And
okay.
Sometimes it is that simple.
Every 5 seconds for the rest of the game.
Although then they'd win by a lot. Yeah, so that was just a simple pick play. Widmer, being the attackman, took his guy up top where sometimes the close defenders aren't that accustomed to being.
Got right in the middle of the field and took a good shot. Probably about a 10-yard shot.
Sometimes it's not, it's not like you need to spend a certain amount of time on offense to generate a quality shot. You just have to be able to recognize what a quality shot is and not settle for low-angle shots that goals are going to rub out.
Come in.
Yeah, that's on Siegel, honestly. He had the ground ball. He's an experienced player. He's got to know the attackman's coming after him.
I mean, and probably hearing his team yelling at him.
Yeah. You got to know that guy's coming out. I'm still on the air. I'm giving Adam a high time on live stream.
We saw it coming, sorry.
They're only 10 yards away. All right, we're under a minute. Mustangs with the ball. Little alley drive. And again, end of the game, so nobody's going to critique you too hard, but that's the kind of low-angle shots I thought they were settling for early in the game when they didn't need to.
Yeah. So I think all that's left is a kicking and screaming.
Party's the Aztecs will feel a lot better about themselves.
Yeah.
2 and 2 is a big difference from 1 and 2, and they got a tough division in the SLC. They're going to have to take on Arizona and Arizona State and Chapman, so they're going to have a lot of close games moving forward. Same with the Mustangs. I don't know who they have coming up, Coach. Who's on the docket?
Oh, we got Chapman next week.
Oh, that's the Friday night game is next week.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will. We actually should be on the call for that one.
Yeah.
And that'll be a fun one. A Friday night lights.
Is that going to be into the stadium?
It's going to be in the stadium.
Spano Stadium.
So we will join you again next Friday under the lights in Cal Poly Stadium. We'll try not to break the giant windows on the new Madden Center. And
that's impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive. So thanks for joining us, you guys. Congratulations to the Aztecs for bringing home the 11-7 victory on the road.
Again, a shout out to Harriet.